Like, he's gonna get confused. What you mean move on?
Nah, bro. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna disregard that. But hey, we here, man. I'm recording. You know what I'm saying? We're here in the stream. Had a cool idea, man. So had some hot takes. You know what I'm saying? Some spicy statements that I've gotten via Twitter, via conversations, things like that I wrote down. I got some homies here. Got, you feel me? Osama been gunning in the building. Zage, Trip, Jay, Edens, you know what I'm saying? My homie Damien, you know what I mean? Got my homies in here, man. Got some of the homies in here. Want to discuss these hot takes with them. I want to see if they have different opinions. You know what I'm saying? What their opinions are. This first one's gonna be spicy because Trip is here, and I feel like Trip and Zage specifically are gonna have different opinions on this one, and this is gonna be funny. So
Can I take a guess?
Go, yeah, you can take a guess. I'll let you guess.
It's definitely Admiral related.
No, not Admiral related.
Okay.
Katakuri.
Okay.
Not Katakuri. Katakuri and Admiral things. Katakuri and Admiral things are on this little list. But this first one is
just drop it.
This is it. But before we get into it, make sure y'all like the video. I forgot to say that. Like the video, you feel me? And comment down below and your opinions on these hot takes, you feel me? And subscribe, turn your post notifications on. If you don't, you're a bitch, nigga. But anyways,
if you don't, what you trying to get into?
Facts. But okay, the first one is, and these are just statements. I'm just gonna say them. I'm not saying I agree with these. This is the statement. Blackbeard pre-Yami was Yonko level.
Oh, facts.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Hell no. Hell no.
Well, okay. Hold on. So this is what I'll say. He was bare minimum. He was Yonko second commander level. And then, but I think there's a solid,
I believe he was at least first commander.
Yeah, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. Bare minimum. He was second commander level. And then you could just go from there. Like there's a solid argument that he was Yonko level, but bare minimum you could put him second.
Are we forgetting that he scarred Shanks?
Exactly. So we have Oden who scarred Kaido, and people have no problem, you know what I'm saying, taking that and putting him on that tier, right? Blackbeard did the same thing with Shanks, and this is the Shanks who was able to fight against the world's strongest swordsman, who was Yonko level. So I don't have no issue.
Know that.
Okay. Let me ask this question, follow-up question, because Trip got his shit off, you feel me? I'm gonna ask you this, Zay. I'm gonna ask Zage, you feel me? Because you said hell no right away. So where do you scale pre-Yami Blackbeard at?
Damn, that is definitely difficult, but I would say that he's probably at least commander level in a general sense.
Okay.
Probably like
second commander.
Yeah, around there. I don't completely disagree with, what Trip initially said about bare minimum second command. I can understand where he's coming from. I think it's more of a thing where it's like how he was able to scar Shanks, and the comparison with Oden is completely different because who Oden scarred is someone that has a tough body and stuff like that. Shanks is still a regular human at the end of the day. I think that what Blackbeard did. Oh, not for sure. But I think what Blackbeard.
We also don't know what age they were. They could have been fucking like right out the gate, right after.
No. We know it was after. We know it was after Shanks had set sail. Like when Shanks was having his fights with Mihawk and shit. We know it was during that time.
Wow.
No, we don't know. We don't know that. We don't know exactly, but it might have been around that time.
That was the context I was given. So he was talking about the fights that he was having with Mihawk, and Whitebeard's like, yeah, you got hella scars now from those fights. So it has to be sometime in that time period after, because Whitebeard speaks as if he had. No, hold on, let me finish, Dan. So Whitebeard hadn't seen him since he had started fighting Mihawk. You know what I'm saying? So before that, he didn't have those scars. Then he has these fights with Mihawk, and he shows, and now Whitebeard sees him again years and years later, but now he has those scars. So the only time this could have happened was when he was having those fights with Mihawk, around that time. It couldn't have been any other time.
Whitebeard said that he hadn't heard of like Shanks in a while. That's what he said.
Exactly. So it's been a minute.
It's not that he never seen him since he was a child on Roger's crew. That's what he said when he met him. But like when But to the Blackbeard thing, in a general sense, I think there are some moments in the manga that clearly make it out that he was definitely nowhere close to Yonko level. One part being in Marineford after he got the Goro no Mi, and Shanks challenged everyone basically. He said it's still too early to fight you. That's one thing. Then when he was on some random island and he was going to trade Bonnie for a ship, and I kindly pulled up, he did not want any part of a Akainu and ran away. He said that it's too early for this, so like something along those lines.
Yeah,
it's
he said,
also
I'm not ready
stated.
yet. That's what he said.
Yeah. I'm not ready for this. It's also stated in Van Orga's Viva card, right? Because he was the one that mentioned, "Oh, I don't think we're gonna get that ship because Akainu's on board." Yeah. It said that, he can detect, when the crew's in danger and alerts. I'm paraphrasing, but I can get the statement verbatim. But it's something along the lines of Van Orga warns the crew, about if it's in danger, so on and so forth. So Akainu by himself wasn't in danger to the entire crew. That's no Yonko level type portrayal. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Akainu by himself. This is what I will say. Akainu by himself would definitely be in danger to the entire Beast Pirates. Akainu by himself, he would be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see why that's the case. Also, I don't take running away in One Piece ever since that panel of Whitebeard and Oden being together, and Whitebeard being the nigga who taught Blackbeard how to be a pirate. Oden sees Whitebeard run away from a fighter marine ship. He says, "Why are we running?" Whitebeard says, You don't fight the Navy, because more of them are just gonna come. It's an entire organization. You don't fight the Navy ever. Just keep it moving. So that's
there was only one guy. That's the issue.
That's fine.
They highlighted one guy and one guy only.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't matter because that one guy is still in that organization that his father told him you never fight because more niggas are always gonna come. But that's what you can't take him. He's still in the Marines. Like we can't take that away. He's still a Marine, and more niggas are definitely gonna come. And on top of that, it is Akainu. And even if Blackbeard is able to fight Akainu is not a nigga who is unable to injure other people during that fight. Like maybe Blackbeard can keep up with him, but Akainu turns the fucking floor into lava and Van Arger gonna die. Jesus Burgess gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, and we're here to get what? A wooden ship. So Akainu can just burn that. Like there's no reason to fight Akainu here. So me personally, I don't take running away as a sign of weakness ever, because Whitebeard stated that it's not, and we have Dragon running away from Blackbeard, and so I don't think Dragon is weak. So I never take running away as a sign of weakness personally.
The context is completely different. Whitebeard, what he said in a general sense, it's more so that it'd be a nuisance to fight the Navy if more are gonna come. With Dragon, he planned on, actually finding the Celestial Dragons and attacking them, so he wouldn't want to fight Blackbeard. That's the context.
Yeah, but why would you want to fight Akainu?
With Akainu, it was specifically they were trying to get a ship, and Van Orga was like, "We're not gonna get that ship because Akainu's on board." They ran away, and he said, "I'm not ready for this." I'm not ready. So it suggests that Blackbeard was weaker than Akainu at the time.
I mean, maybe
pretty blatant.
I feel like that's
and that was.
I don't agree. I think that if you're trying to get a ship, I think if you're trying to get a ship, you don't fight Akainu to get a ship. Everyone else gets a ship without fighting an admiral to do it. So why would you do that? That's just dumb. I think it's just stupid.
Okay. All right, let's move on. I feel like we talked about it enough. You know what I'm saying? Before we move on though, like, so we talked about pre-Yami. Real quick, where do y'all scale? Because I mean, for me, Blackbeard with the two fruits is Yonko level, but where do y'all scale him with the Yami?
Yonko level.
I think he's like second commander, like with Zeke said. I don't think no way he's Yonko level.
With the Yami.
No, not with the Yami.
Oh wait.
I'm asking with the Yami.
Which one is Yami?
The Blackbeard that defeated Ace.
Darkness fruit. The darkness fruit. Yeah.
He's second commander.
Second commander?
What?
I say he's like
you think Queen could have did what he did?
What? He's second commander.
You think Smoothie and Queen could have took out Ace on that island?
Yeah.
Nah.
Do your thing, pimp. I can't even.
I can't say that with Big Dog. I got him second commander pre-Yami, so like with the Yami, nah.
Do your thing,
I've got Blackbeard at that time around Magellan and Shiryu's level.
Yeah,
he's like a high tier. He's a high tier in the series.
Yeah, the lowest I would go with Yami is like Admiral, first commander level, but Yeah, I would just say he was a Yonko level.
Hold on.
Admiral Mad Hot. I thought near Yonko.
We don't have the same.
Let's move on.
I just wanted to ask this real quick, Sen, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because to your first question, Trip, you said that no Dofu Blackbeard is Yonko level. But then with the Yami no Mi, he's still Yonko level. Like, how does that work out? So with the Goro no Mi, is he beyond Yonko level by like
I mean,
leaps and bounds?
No. So hold on. Let me answer the question without you trying to be like a little But so what I'm saying is like, so Yonko level is just highest tier in the verse. You know what I'm saying? So there's no real what do you mean? What is he after that? There's nothing beyond that. You know what I'm saying? So you just get stronger within that tier. There's nothing. We don't know of anything to call something beyond Yonko level. There's just Yonko level.
When I say Yonko levels, or the community in general, they think of like a Big Mom or a Kaido at that full power.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is there's no tier, like there's no word I could say that would be beyond Yonko level. Yonko level is just the highest tier. That's just the highest tier that exists.
Okay, so do you think Blackbeard without his Dough Fruit, without any Dough Fruit, is as strong as Kaido?
So this is what I'm saying. I don't think that Shanks is as strong as full power Kaido, right? So even when Shanks first gets his Yonko title, it said you have to be at least as strong as Shanks to be a Yonko, right? So clearly all the Yonko aren't the exact same strength, right? Okay. So you can be stronger and weaker within the Yonko level. So Blackbeard just gets stronger within the Yonko level as he progresses.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's something that like a lot of people gotta understand that like, yeah, like they're admirals, yeah, they're Yonko, but that doesn't mean they all have to be the same level. Like there could be an admiral that's a stronger admiral than another admiral, like.
Exactly.
But I feel like to say that they're relative is something that makes sense. Like they're in the same tier. But it's like it's possible for like a nigga to be in your same tier and still be stronger than you. That's all I'm saying. Like.
But I think that the thing about One Piece is there's so many fighters that the relative thing, like people will be 10, like, you know what I'm saying? People could be 10 slots apart on your like 20 or 30, right? But those people could still have a good fight against each other. There's just so many relevant fighters that there could be a bunch of people that you could fit in between these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I mean, that's what I'm saying though. I don't like when people be like, oh, nah, they're equal. Like, I just don't agree with that all the time. Like, they're like, I don't think Akainu is equal to Fujitora based off what I've seen so far. Like,
I don't think there's a such thing as equals. Somebody has to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But at the end of the day, by equal, I mean just they're so close that like it's impossible like to pick a winner like without seeing the fight. That's all I mean. That's all I mean. But like, of course, there's no equal. Technically,
like I'm saying, like Kuzan and Akainu will basically be equals. Yeah. But after 10 days, there's no equals no more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so the next one, let's move on. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I did that one first. I felt like that's the one we be discussing the most. So the next one is Katakuri can compete and even defeat certain admirals.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I don't even see why.
He could compete, but I don't think like Kizaru Fujitora.
Yeah, he could beat Kizaru. I'm just putting it like that. Katakuri is beating Kizaru. We saw Kizaru go against two different first commanders, and he was on the losing end of both fights. That's all I'm saying. So
I just prime really
exactly. Yeah, we seen him go against two first commanders, and he was on the losing end both times. So I really don't see why Katakuri wouldn't put the beats on that man. And it's even stated that Rayleigh was keeping up with Kizaru because of his observation.
His age, what you think, bro?
Katakuri's the GOAT of that.
Man, yeah, I need to ask why. Nigga trying to instigate, bro.
I'm just asking, bro, because everybody else got the same opinion, and I know that you don't have the same opinion, you know.
Nah, but it seemed like everyone else was kind of disagreeing with Trip. So
everybody else is agreeing, but I'm just asking for your opinion.
Oh,
I think most people said yeah. I think Damien said yeah. I think Trip said yeah.
But if it's like not all of them, it's just certain ones.
Okay.
Nah, no, but the statement is he could compete with all of them, but he could defeat certain ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I think
any of them would have a difficult time putting him down. Some of them would win, but he could beat some of them. I don't think that's a crazy statement at all.
Yeah, Katakuri gets no diff. He gets destroyed by any admiral.
No diff.
Kuzan couldn't no diff Jozu, so why would he no diff Katakuri?
And the nigga took his arm off in like a split second.
Yeah, he took his arm off when he got distracted. That's like saying,
yeah, but you don't see the fight. That's the only time you see it.
No, hold on. That's like saying Oden got no diff by Kaido.
Yeah. Okay. This is something to remember about the Admirals in Marineford is that they didn't want to destroy their base, right? So they weren't actually going all out. This is something that Kainu outright said to Whitebeard about trying like not destroying the place, right? We know that Kainu is an Aokiji already. We've seen them fight, and the damage that they can cause to the island that they fight on.
Yeah,
right,
over 10 days. Over 10 days.
It's not said to be over 10 days. I mean, that's just an assumption. But at the very least, is that their powers are
that's
very
how long the fight was. That was a 10-day fight, and that was the aftermath.
Me and Zay's on the same. Me and Zay's on the in the same agreement with this argument. You know what I'm saying?
None of the Admirals are going all out in Marineford.
No. I definitely
at all.
I don't know about none of them. I don't know about none of them. I believe that Akainu and Kuzan weren't, but once again,
I got Cat losing to every Admiral.
I've never seen Kizaru do anything like I just never seen him do anything that would have destroyed Marineford. So he wasn't concerned about not going all out when he was fighting.
Yo, hold on. I got a question. I got a question, bro. Socks in the chat, bro, has been hating on this nigga this whole time. Why do you have such a hate boner for Fuji? Earlier he said Yamato Zoro over Fuji. Now he's saying Katakuri over Fuji. Why do you think Fuji's so weak?
Katakuri would put the beats on that nigga. I'm just being real.
Something to say about Fujitora and Green Bull, because they're new admirals, they get a lot of like stick, especially because of what Fuji did in Dressrosa, because they don't understand his character and that he wasn't going all out. But that's a conversation for another day, I guess.
Yeah.
I do want to say.
My only thing with the Marines. It's just like how much, like okay, yeah, they're holding back their like most destructive abilities,
that's
right?
So crazy.
But
I just feel like
that doesn't change how strong like a punch is. Kick is.
I think Fujitora is like one of the most slept on characters in the show.
I think with Fujitora,
I wouldn't put Fujitora far below Katakuri, but I think that Katakuri will win that fight. I think that it's a bad matchup because it's gravity and Katakuri is somebody who is moldable, so that like kind of takes away that ability. And yeah, I think Katakuri would just get the better of him. He's really fast.
Yeah, I just wanted to say about Fujitora real quick because about
he's definitely most slept on, one of the most slept on characters, I think.
There's something I was gonna say real quick about the new Admirals, right? Is about the fact that the Marines now they are stronger than ever under Akainu's leadership, and they got 2 new admirals, right? And the admirals are the majority of the Navy strength. They are a big part of the Navy strength. So 2 new admirals, joining, and then the Marines being better than ever. Obviously, they are a big contributing factor to why they are. So for them to get split on is
all right. This one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, Zage. But Sock, I'm not mad at you with the Fuji thing. Like whatever, bro. That's your opinion. But to say he's over Green Bull and we've literally seen nothing from Green Bull is that's just kind of disingenuous. I feel like.
I think there's a stronger argument that Green Bull's stronger than him because Akainu sent him to pack that nigga up, but. Green Bull just fucks with Fujitora, so he's like,
no. Bro, that is not what happened. that is not what happened, bro.
Like, sorry, come on, bro. So we've not seen Green Bull do anything at all, literally at all. Like,
did he not send Green Bull to stop Fujitora? Like, what?
Green Bull was in Marineford, right? And the thing is that I kind of told Fujitora to not enter any Marine base.
All right, let's move on to the next one. This one's a little bit more tame than the Katakuri one.
Katakuri GOAT.
The next one is, if Oden hadn't died, if he was still alive, had a chance to live a full life because he died when he was 36. He's 36. He would be top 3 minimum in the verse.
Arguable.
Yeah,
hell no.
I mean, no, if Oden was still alive, him and Mihawk would have had to see each other, and one of them niggas would have died. So, you know what I'm saying? Whoever came out on top there would have been the strongest.
Mihawk don't even be killing niggas, bro. He didn't kill Zoro. He didn't kill Vista.
He didn't kill Zoro because he decided to let him live. He didn't kill Vista once again because he was like, we'll just save this for later, and he didn't really care about Vista. But
I don't know, man. Mihawk didn't kill Shanks either, so I don't. Who was this nigga killed?
Because they couldn't get past each other. What are you talking about? He killed like a fucking fleet of niggas that were fucking crying and screaming, running back to the Grand Line.
Yeah, bro, but that's fodder ass niggas. I'm talking about strong swordsmen. I'm talking about strong swordsmen, bro. What strong swordsman has he beat?
Okay, bro. I ain't even gonna argue.
What strong swordsman has he killed? Answer the question, Trip.
No, I'm saying because you're saying nothing. You said, who does he kill? He kills a lot of people.
That's not what I mean, bro. You know I meant strong swordsmen. I'm rephrasing my question. I'm rephrasing my question. Listen. So the point is, we know that when he actually wants to kill people, he does it. Clearly, you're naming exceptions. We can actually point to a lot more people he did kill and didn't. I agree with you, but my point is, I don't think that he'd be able to just kill Oden. That's what I'm saying.
It's not just kill Oden. It's that he will fight to the end.
He couldn't get past Shanks. I don't think he'll get past Oden. That's the point I'm making.
I mean, I guess.
You think he wanted to kill Shanks?
Yeah, I think he wanted to kill Shanks. He just couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I think they're friends.
No, I don't think he was trying to kill him.
These are things that they're supposed to be fights to the death. They just couldn't.
Yeah. I know. I agree. I agree. Those killing.
Like, why is there not a long list of other niggas that are still alive? Because we know that Mihawk was going around fighting niggas. You know what I'm saying? Where's the long list of niggas that fought Mihawk? They're all in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? It's just he couldn't kill Shanks.
Yeah. That's cool, and I don't think he'll kill Oden. That's my point. That's the point I'm making.
He can't kill Oden.
I think Oden would friggin' kill him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't think that.
No way.
Cool, and
why
I think
not? But why is it so crazy?
Yeah,
why is it so crazy to think Oden could have became that strong if he was that strong at 36?
I mean, it's not impossible.
I think he already peaked.
I really.
He was 39. I think he peaked already.
Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible they would have been perfectly even like Mihawk and Shanks was. But the idea that there was going to be two niggas who were perfectly even with Mihawk is a little wild.
What makes you think that he peaked there, Zage? Like, how do you know that?
Yeah,
the betrayal.
He was pretty old.
What portrayal?
He wasn't old. He was in his 30s.
I mean,
he was 39. He was 39 when he fought Kaido.
How old was Kaido when him and Kaido fought?
He stopped training for 5 years.
He's the same age. He's the same age as Kaido. Oh, he would be the same age as Kaido.
And he stopped training for 5 years, and he didn't really have any interest in like getting stronger anymore. Like.
No, he said he got stronger.
I think.
You talk about 5 years after he got to
yeah, after he got back to Wano.
But that was because we don't know what he would have done for those 5 years if it wasn't for Kaido making that fake ass deal with him and making him do that.
But I'm just saying that's what happened.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just saying we don't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you're asking why in like the actual context of the story, Oden probably peaked, and I'm saying like within the actual context, not what might have happened. What actually happened is he went to Wano.
Well, this whole conversation is what might have happened.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. What I'm saying is what he went there. He stopped fighting because of Kaido. We're saying what might have happened if he didn't die in that fight with Kaido. So all the things that happened before that still happened. So he went there. He stopped fighting for 5 years. Once he beat Kaido, if he would have beat Kaido in that fight and survived, then there would have been what was he gonna go get stronger for? He would have
opened the borders.
Well, he would have opened the borders, and
got stronger coming in. And that's my point. He might have went traveling again. It's all.
Why would he have gone traveling? No. The entire point of his character arc was at the end. He realized I didn't need to leave. Like, my life is here, and I need to take care of my people here. That's why he stayed there for 5 years, making a fool of himself, because that's what he realized at the end. So no, he probably would not have left again, and he probably would have just chilled. And
there would be people coming.
Yeah, but everything you're saying is like a probably. So what if?
Yeah. I mean, you're asking me why. I'm talking. Yeah,
but I'm just saying. But your point was like you're saying what actually happened, but like the question that I'm asking you is a what if.
Yeah, what if in the context of the story? So in the context of the story,
can I answer the question?
I feel like you're going.
Yeah. Go ahead, Zay.
Yeah. Okay, yes. The time that Oden died, he was 39. You can check it up. I just double checked it. That's the same age as Shanks, just for context.
Right.
Yeah. This is the reason why I'm saying he peaked. There's a lot of things that imply it. For example, the narrator, when he came back to Wano, said he came back triumphant and invincible. That's one thing. Also, things like, for example, Oden like appearing in the shadows, like the five people,
exactly.
The shadow behind Luffy, whatever, right? Those 5 people are just people that I guess, affected Kaido in a big way or whatever. But they also are meant to represent the top of the verse, or very, very strong characters in the world. And that would be, representing Luffy's potential. He could potentially reach that level. That was basically the point. And also things that Kaido says, for example, to the Scabbards, he says something about when they tried to do the Oden 2 sword style, and then they failed to open up the wound. He said that I would have let you kill me, but you guys are not Oden. Will never see a monster samurai like him ever again. Something along those lines. And basically implying and suggesting that Oden, even at the time that he fought him, was already a top tier, someone comparable to him that can fight him toe to toe. Like that was the portrayal of Oden even back then.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And you gotta remember, he was weakened when he fought Kaido because he was out fighting.
He had been fighting all day. Yeah, exactly. No. Well, not fighting for 5 years doesn't make him weaker. Like you got to think.
Actually, you can. It'll dull your skills.
No. You think it too much like real life, Dame. In real life, yeah. But in One Piece, you got to think. Rayleigh didn't fight for 20 years, and he still wasn't that much weaker. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different.
Okay.
Well,
my question. My question.
Did you get what I was saying, by the way?
Yeah. I heard what you said. Okay, but let's correlate that to Kaido, right? So Kaido is 58 now, which means when he fought Oden, he was also close to 39. He was 38. So do you think Kaido peaked?
I honestly, I used to think that Kaido got significantly stronger, but the more we see what's going on, the more we look at how he thinks about Oden and shit. Yeah, I think Kaido did peak.
Okay, so my follow up question then is, if Oden could have possibly defeated that Kaido, wouldn't that make him top 1 if most people have Kaido like 1 or 2?
Well, I think that Kaido's strength is so much based on his impenetrable skin and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, that I don't think that would make him top 1 simply because he doesn't have that.
Where do you have Kaido though right now?
I got Kaido at 2nd.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Well, wouldn't that make Oden 2nd if he was going to defeat that Kaido, if Kaido peaked then?
No, not necessarily, because like I said, Kaido's strength.
That makes no sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, that does not make sense, Trev.
Yeah, maybe if you let me finish talking instead of just saying nothing. But what I'm saying is, one, just because you beat somebody doesn't automatically put you take their spot. When Luffy beat Crocodile, he didn't automatically take his spot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not how things work. So,
a very good example.
I mean,
the narrative at the time.
Please let me just finish what I'm saying, bro. Okay, if you don't think it's the best example, you know what I mean. I don't want to go into a whole nother argument.
No, I don't.
If you don't understand that the strongest person doesn't always win the fight, and winning a fight doesn't automatically make you stronger than that person, I don't know what else to tell you. There's so many examples of One Piece.
But
usually there's some sort of advantage.
Trickery.
There's some sort of advantage, or like some sort of Oden didn't have like an advantage against Kaido. He just beat him.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is Kaido's strength is based on his impenetrable scales. It's straight up stated in the Ace novel. That is why he's the world's strongest creature, because niggas cannot hurt him. You know what I'm saying? So being a great swordsman who's able to hurt Kaido and be able to win that fight, I don't think that's a unique thing. I think Shanks will be able to do it. I think Mihawk will be able to do it. I think Oden would have been able to do it if he didn't get distracted. I think Roger would have been able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
But Trip, what are those? But let me ask you this: all those people that you just named, what do they have in common? They're all like in most people's top 5s.
Yes, so I do think Oden would be strong. Yes, I don't think he would automatically be strong.
So where would he rank?
Where would he rank then? Where would he rank then?
I mean, probably below Mihawk, maybe between Mihawk and Shanks. I'm not sure. You know
so like, what's that? Like 4?
Yeah, maybe like 4, 5, 6.
That's one spot. That's one spot from 3. So what's the why? Like again, my original argument. What's the problem with saying that he could be potentially top 3?
Yeah.
When did I say it was a problem? I just said I don't think so.
Y'all niggas said no as soon as I brought it up.
I think no.
I don't think so.
I think the answer.
I don't think Kaido's top 3.
I mean, if it's hypothetical,
you don't think Kaido? You don't think Kaido's top 3? Where Kaido at?
Oh, that's crazy.
I think he's top 5.
You based a lot of stuff off
of
Who's over him? Name the niggas over Kaido right now.
That's insane.
I think Akainu. Of course, Akainu.
You know he's gonna say that.
But wait. You put a lot into feats. How is Kaido not top 3?
No, it's not. No. Okay, the feats that he has, right? I wouldn't even say necessarily, right, puts him above Akainu.
Whoa.
Like the power that he's shown, like I'd say, what's it called? Kind of
listen,
like
all I'm saying is, chat.
But
listen,
to give you my personal top
go ahead.
If you want to hear that,
yeah, let me hear
my
that.
personal top 5 would be Blackbeard, Kaido, Dragon, Mihawk, and Kaido.
I'm not mad at that. I don't agree, but I'm not mad at that.
I don't agree either, but I'm not mad. But this is what I'm saying, chat. I understand 3 and 4 different numbers. I'm just saying, like, if you're okay with putting a nigga at like 4 or 5, I just feel like it's not a crazy thing to say that they could be 3. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
I'm not saying it's crazy. My answer to the question.
It's just when I first brought it up, it just seemed that's what y'all's opinion were. That's why I was just asking.
No. I mean, I'm not saying it's crazy. My answer to the question is just no. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could make an argument where you might think that, but I'm just saying I don't think
that's all I was trying to say. That's the only thing that I was saying is I just don't think it's crazy like to make that argument. That's all I was saying. But what were you saying or something?
I thought you meant like top 3 alive. I was like, nah, because I have like Garp, Roger, and Whitebeard. I didn't think Oden was gonna surpass them. But if you're saying like alive, definitely.
No, I'm talking about like out of the current. I'm talking about if he was alive right now, not counting dead niggas. I'm talking about niggas that are alive currently. Like, you know what I'm saying, in what form they're in now, not like Garp when he was.
Yeah, that nigga Roger lucky he died. That nigga Roger lucky Mihawk didn't.
All right, so Trip, that is so fucking funny that you said that, because the next one is Mihawk would still be world's strongest swordsman if Roger was alive and in his prime.
Do you see I got feature sight, nigga? Do you see I got feature sight?
I don't think so.
And yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. And I want to tell you why the answer is yes. Because, okay, 1, Roger wasn't even the strongest nigga in his time. That's just a fact. The only time he was the strongest nigga is between when the Rocks Pirates went down and when Whitebeard became the world's strongest man. After that, wasn't the strongest nigga no more.
I just want y'all to know that I specifically said that Roger would be alive and still in his prime, not like alive but like old. Like he's alive and in his prime, and Mihawk would still be world's strongest. So I just want to clarify for the chat. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, that's still his prime. He didn't fall off. But yeah, Whitebeard just got stronger than him. And then we take the fact that Roger is in fact a swordsman, right? And he's such a swordsman that he named his fucking his son after his fucking sword. Like, this nigga's a swordsman through and through. And this nigga did not have what the 2 most heralded swordsmen we've ever seen in the verse have: a black blade, and that is the peak of swordsmanship. So the same way, finding the One Piece makes you the Pirate King, making a black blade makes you one of the 2 most exceptional swordsmen of all time. That's Ryuma and Mihawk. And any swordsman who didn't do that, I don't see how they would be better than either one of those 2 niggas.
I was drinking water, Chad. Nah, I'm not eating anything. Trip. Okay, Trip. I respect your argument. Back to this. With the Roger Mihawk shit.
Why I think like he wouldn't surpass him on Marineford? Like Mihawk was like looking at Whitebeard as like a high standard. You could look at it in 2 ways. Like what he was saying, like you could look at it as like, oh, he's like right there, like he's not that far off. It doesn't look, because he was in a weaker form. Or you could look at it as, oh, he thinks of Whitebeard as a higher thing than what he is. And but if he thinks that, then Roger, his rival, would probably like be around that same thing. Like,
this is Whitebeard too.
No. But this is what actually happened though. Mihawk has never met this nigga in his life, so he's just curious. He doesn't know what this nigga is. That's what's actually happening here. He doesn't know anything about this nigga. Like that's the
look. He knows his skill. He knows he's the GOAT. And even then, he's like, oh, Whitebeard is that. He's that person. Like he's that guy. He's that.
Yeah, because he only knows him by reputation. So like if hold on. So like think about like an NBA player joins the NBA right now, and they have to eventually go up against LeBron. They might be able to drop 50 on that nigga, bro. But it's still LeBron. You're gonna be like, yo, shit, that's LeBron. That's what it is. Mihawk doesn't know what Whitebeard's capable of for real because he's never seen him or fought him. So he's just questioning
the reputation. But the thing is about the reputation is that the power that Mihawk sensed from Whitebeard didn't match the reputation. That's why he says the difference between us and that man seems rather small. Exactly. It was basically implying, right, that Whitebeard had gotten weaker, and we actually see that to be the truth, to be the case. But to the main, I guess, question.
Yeah.
there would be. I don't think it makes sense for Mihawk to be stronger than Roger, despite not having a black blade. They don't outright say having a black blade makes you stronger than those that don't. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Until then, they do say Roger is on par with Whitebeard, and Whitebeard is basically
Beard.
Yeah, Prime Whitebeard, and Prime Whitebeard is basically the strongest pirate that ever lived, as far as we know. So, for Roger to be on par with that, Mihawk is just not stronger than Roger.
I agree.
All I can think of is that some pirates.
I don't know. I think
it don't make no sense.
I think the only time we ever seen Roger actually clash with Whitebeard was when Whitebeard was only using his Nakatana. We've never seen him contend with the girl, and I think that there's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Okay,
I'm not mad at either arguments. All right, moving on. I feel like we talked about this one enough. All right, so the next one is non-sick Whitebeard would have saved Ace at Marineford.
Oh, duh. Yeah, duh. Any healthy Yonko would have got up out of there.
Wait, what was the question?
Non-sick Whitebeard, so still 70-some-year-old Whitebeard, but non-sick Whitebeard would have saved Ace.
Would be.
Yeah, definitely.
No.
Well, he could still use
Ace was 30 steps away from getting saved anyway. With sick Whitebeard.
But a lot of the events in Marineford actually is down to the help that the Whitebeard pirates got from Luffy and those from Impo down. They did actually change a lot of what was going down. But if we're saying just keep everyone that was there the same, keep old, no illness Whitebeard, I still don't think they would be able to. Mainly because mainly because I guess they still saved Ace regardless. It's just that Ace went back, right? To because of what Akainu said, and that wouldn't really change. So you know what I mean? Given Ace's character, that wouldn't change.
I feel like no, but I feel like Whitebeard being different could have changed how that outcome happened. Like if he had got to Ace sooner, or got to defeat Akainu, or got to actually put Akainu down, that he could have stopped that from happening.
Also, Akainu was only able to say that.
Yeah, I made Discord, Virgo.
Yeah.
Because Whitebeard was getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But if he was healthier, he wouldn't have been getting fucked up in that way.
I feel like Akainu wouldn't have the opportunity to fight fucking Ace because he would be too worried about Whitebeard or something at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
And plus that Ace fight was bullshit anyway. Because man's
Virgo, I got you, bro. Let me give you the roll real quick.
I mean, that wasn't even a fight. That wasn't even a fight. Ace literally sacrificed himself. It wasn't a fight.
That was some bullying.
The thing about
Akainu Whitebeard,
the thing about Akainu Whitebeard, even if Whitebeard had no illness or whatever, it still would have been a long drawn out fight regardless. Especially considering they have help from other characters that could still make the difference and kind of overwhelm Whitebeard if they teamed up, especially if two Admirals decided.
I got two Discords. Nah, I don't have two Discords. You just didn't have the role for the VC. I just gave it to you though, so you should be able to see it now.
I mean, but the way I see it is some stuff that went in favor for the Marines probably wouldn't have been the case at Whitebeard.
Yeah, and if Whitebeard wasn't sick, he would have been able to use his confidence.
For instance, when that moment when Whitebeard,
I just gave you the role, bro. What do you mean?
Whitebeard catches a heart attack and all his commanders, Marco, Jozu, and them, they're all focused on Whitebeard.
Distracted.
Join the
general, and you can
join the general VC, Virgo.
And it's what happened when they all got distracted. Marco got the cuffs on him. Josie lost an arm.
Exactly.
I think somebody else got distracted. Can't remember who.
It would definitely be more drawn out for sure. But I think ultimately the result would be the same.
No. I only say that because that was the start of when they started to lose the war.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, for sure. That is definitely when the tides turned for sure. But in a general sense, though, the Marines are just too powerful, and on top of having the warlords as having help from the warlords.
Billy Bob said Virgo drunk. Yo, get off my man, yo.
One Yonko crew.
I'm not saying complete destruction of Marineford. I'm just more so thinking about how everything would have turned out with Ace.
And like I said, if Whitebeard wasn't sick, he would have been able to use his Conqueror's Haki, bro. And that Conqueror's coding would have made a big difference on that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
100%. But he's still not taking out Kaido in the time that
I don't know about that.
It would take a long time to do that. That's the thing.
I don't know about that.
It would take a long time.
I feel like
with Conqueror's coding, I don't know about that.
I feel like Whitebeard
no Conquerors.
ends up still dying.
Nah, I don't know about that. I ain't never seen a Kaido deal.
Let's move on to the last one. Virgo pulled up at the right time. This one might be a little toxic.
Talking about.
All right.
So Zoro, right time?
Zoro, yeah, it's the right timing. Zoro right now is stronger than Whole Cake Island Luffy.
No.
Oh my god. I might have to call it a night.
Nah, come on, Sage. You definitely gotta be here for this one, bro. You have to, bro. Cause you're the Zoro advocator, bro.
No, I don't agree.
Yeah, but bro, we're in 2022. We're comparing Zoro with Advanced Conquerors to Whole Cake Island Luffy. There's something wrong with the community, bro. I'm sorry.
I know, bro. I understand that, bro. But I need you to inform them. I need you to inform them why that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
okay. Who thought of these?
Bro, the guy's Advanced Conquerors. What more has that to say?
You could argue that
Luffy. If I was to break it down like this, Luffy and Whole Cake Island is a match for Katakuri. They're basically the same level, as strong as each other. Then Luffy goes on and gets one shot by base Kaido, and then Kaido on the rooftop, when he fights all the Supernova, is impressed with all their attacks and is complimenting them and sees them as good challenges. Even stayed in his own Viva card, right? That as a battle enthusiast, he was happy. He hasn't been happy like this since he fought Oden or whatever, right? And Kaido, when he fought Luffy in Act 1, was not impressed. He thought he was trash. But every one of them Supernovas, he considered strong, called them monsters in their own right. The portrayal of Zoro, even then, doesn't even compare to him now, who has Advanced Conquerors. This is not a conversation that we should be having in 2022. Sorry. It's a low diff.
It's a low diff, Zay. It's a low diff.
1,000,000%, bro.
Let's go, Zay.
Wait.
This is probably an extreme diff fight. Keep it going.
Hold on, let's talk about it. So we talk about Kaido. We talk about Kaido and the one shot of Luffy, right? On the rooftop, actually, he one shots Luffy again. You know what I'm saying? That's for one. And two, the one shot that Thunderbagua that hit him, Luffy was actually not able to dodge that because he wasn't using his future sight. And he wasn't using his future sight because he was enraged, because he thought Kaido had killed the Straw Hats that were on that mountain that Kaido had just destroyed with his Boro breath. So when Luffy actually partially dodges the Thunder Bagua and base the next time, Kaido doesn't say, "Oh man, you got so much faster." Oh no, none of that. All he says is, "You don't let the same thing hit you twice," because Luffy had no way of knowing that this fucking 30-foot tall man had this random ass super blitz attack that hit him in the head the first time. But once he knew it existed, he had no issue being prepared for it, even in base. So I don't really like using that one-shot Kaido thing, because Kaido was still able to one-shot him later on the roof before he got Conquerors. But and then to go from there, Zoro has Advanced Conquerors now. So does he have the ability to put Luffy down? Yeah, I definitely think that. I think that if he was able to land enough attacks, he would be able to put Luffy down, of course. But Zoro is not as fast as Whole Cake Luffy, especially the nigga who is fucking using Future Sight for an entire fight with Katakuri. In that state, how would Zoro land attacks on this man?
Yeah,
like
Luffy has a
reaction. He's not fast.
Yeah. No, so
I'm sorry.
When I'm talking about,
when I'm
saying not as fast, I'm literally talking about reaction speed. We're talking about we're talking about a nigga who is seeing the whole future. Luffy hasn't gotten Luffy hasn't gotten way faster on Wano. There's nothing to suggest that. The only thing that is different.
Yes, he has.
We haven't. The only thing that is different between the Luffy that got hit by Kaido and the Luffy that was able to dodge Kaido was that he was in control of his future sight. That's literally the only actual difference. Nothing else was stated to have changed. Any speed buff.
He was in base.
I mean, he
was in base. Listen. Hold on. He was in base using future sight. So what that should actually show you is the usefulness of future sight and not some random ass speed boost. What that should show you is that Luffy in base with future sight can partially dodge something that Luffy in G4 without future sight was unable to dodge. That's what that should show you. Not that he has some random ass speed boost.
Luffy never made a comment or was implied that he didn't have future sight at that time. It's your interpretation. It's your interpretation of it.
No.
The reality.
Hold
on. The reality of it. Hold on. Luffy got hit by Kaido. He had blew off the steam.
But he wasn't using
and was still standing. No, hold on. I'm not saying he wasn't angry. I'm not saying he wasn't angry, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know he wasn't using future sight because he couldn't have. He wasn't focused. He was
No.
No, we do know.
In the fight, right? I'm not saying he wasn't angry, but the last attack he did to Kaido was the Kong organ, and you can see that Luffy had blew off the steam. He was standing still. Kaido gets up and he just blitzes him. There was no moment in that after the Kong organ where Luffy expressed that uncalmness, like. No, but I have to disagree. No, you look at it right now.
Before he even hits him, when he's still in dragon form, he literally sees this nigga Kaido destroy the mountain where he thinks the Straw Hats are at, and he rages out and breaks off of the plan that they have been following. He breaks off of the plan.
Yes, I didn't deny any of it.
So there's no way to deny that he was in a rage and not focused.
I didn't say he wasn't. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Because he was in a rage and not focused, he did not use future sight. That is a fact.
You're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying in the last moment of the fight, right? He had blew off the steam with the Kong organ, right? Then he was standing there. He was just bouncing around, whatever, right? He was huffing and puffing, whatever. And then when Kaido got up, you can see Luffy actually sees Kaido coming at him, and he can't do anything about it.
Yeah, he doesn't. But
he
wouldn't just see it right then if he was using future sight. He would have known it was about to happen. That is my point.
No, but in that moment, you can't say in that moment he wasn't calm. You can't say in that specific moment.
I can say in that moment he wasn't using future sight. That's what I can say.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's just your interpretation of it.
No, it's not my interpretation. That he literally not using future sight. And literally, no, hold on. And it's literally, no. When he does the Thunder Bago again, he doesn't say, "Oh, you got faster." He says, "You won't let the same thing hit you twice." And the only difference is that he's using. That's the only difference.
You know what? It's not.
I'm trying to tell you.
Future sight is not the difference.
Like he can interpret it in that manner. Are you saying that you're interpreting it at that very point after being angry the entire time? He calmed down, used future sight, and was like, "Good."
He blew off the steam. He was standing there. He was standing still. He was huffing and puffing. Kaido gets up. Then he does the Thunder Back.
And you're saying he used future sight in that moment.
So in that moment, you're saying he decided to no longer be enraged.
And he used future sight.
No, I'm saying in that moment he had in that moment. Yes, I'm saying that yes, I'm saying.
What?
I'm saying in that moment he had. Wait, hold on. You're not okay. Hold on. I'm saying he blew off the steam. I said he blew off the steam, right?
So every time
he's bouncing while Kaido's
even when he's not angry,
you want to hear? If you just want to
even when he's not angry, he doesn't.
I might as well just not talk at all.
Yeah, because even when he's not angry, he's not always using. Shut the fuck up, little boy.
Yo.
Anyway, what I'm saying is, bro, I just turned you down.
We all heard what you said, bro. We know what your point is.
So how does
I said that's your interpretation. If that's your interpretation, that's fine. But future sight is not the difference in this fight anyway. Future sight would not be. It would not be the. It would not be the difference in this fight anyway. Zoro was already fast enough. Zoro was already fast enough where he can land hits with a onigiri against base Kaido. He can blitz
next one, whatever.
I blitz hybrid Kaido and scar him.
Okay, yeah, Zoro's the strongest, you're right.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, and actually, this is another point I wanted to say. This is another point I'm saying.
You're right. And he's gonna kill Kaido. Just wait on it. Just wait on it.
It's not about you, bro. It's not only about you.
I know, bro.
And bro, this is the craziest main character I've heard, bro. Like, it's
I
not
hear
about
you.
you.
It's not, but that's what I'm
Smirking
saying.
in the
Literally,
background.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh God,
It's not,
What do you mean, bro? I didn't even say
I
nothing.
know
I didn't
my
even
nigga.
say
They hear
nothing.
you back here.
It's not main.
Bro, I didn't
somebody
even say
throw a
nothing.
chair, throw a
Like
chair.
that's weird. That's weird.
Bro, I can't even get
Oh my
Main
God.
character. What are you talking about?
All right,
bro.
all right,
This
all right.
entire time, I tried.
Yeah.
Okay,
Main character syndrome, bro. Whatever, bro.
we can move on.
Whatever.
Like, we can move on with this, bro.
We can move
But
on,
at
my
the same
nigga.
time,
You're
at
on,
the
bro.
same time, bro, if I'm talking, bro, you don't have to
Yeah,
cut
I'm the
through
main
like
character.
the
Though,
third word I
you're right.
say,
I'm
bro.
the main character.
I ain't been
Whatever.
cutting off what
You're right.
you
You're right.
talk.
I'm the main character. So now you
You're
guys
still
shut up.
doing it. You're
Yeah,
still
you're right.
doing
You're
it.
right. I'm the main character, nigga. And what?
Every
That's
time
crazy.
you
You're
cut him
still
off,
doing it.
Now what,
like
Still
you're
doing it.
like
Now
you're
what? Now I'm the main
doing
character.
wrong.
What's
All
up?
right, man. All right,
Hey,
man. All right. Now,
Nigga get to talking weird.
now Virgo.
Main character. Suck my dick, boy.
Hey, what's up? What's up,
Bro,
dude?
you know.
Weird ass nigga.
You know,
Weird.
Much later.
Oh,
Damn.
We're gonna have to cut it out unless I'm gonna be actually. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this off for monetization reasons. Specifically, you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. It was funny. And I would leave it in and censor it, but you feel me? I don't want to paint my nigga tripping this light in the video. So
yeah, because remember, I'm the angry nigga when I'm the second nigga to say something.
So I'm gonna go ahead, you feel me, get you to cut that out. But leave this next part. Get this next part in, you feel me? Because I do want to hear Virgo's opinion on this Luffy and Zoro situation. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen. I was agreeing with you before my nigga went manic. I was actually agreeing.
Hey, yo, real shit though. Everybody get off my dick, bro. Real shit. Like that's the last one.
My dick ain't that big for all these niggas.
No, some real shit. That's the last little trip jokes we making. We'll move on though. Go ahead.
All right, I hit you with the compliment, but you got it.
Yeah, you good. Go ahead.
All right, I admit, but anyway, my nigga, Luffy is actually. I don't really know what Zoro's gonna do besides him having the attack power to match Luffy. Because the future sight and the speed from Snake Man is a fucking problem. So my thing is like, I know Zay said in 2022 niggas shouldn't even be comparing this shit to Zoro. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that they can compete with each other.
So you think someone with advanced conquerors, someone that had already scarred Kaido, blitzed the hybrid Kaido, all that yada yada yada. Also, another thing I want to say about advanced conquerors as well, it made Luffy, who was basically useless against Kaido. Well, he's not useless, but his attacks, he said, were too shallow and whatever, right? And then as soon as he got advanced conquerors, his regular attacks, they weren't even stretched gum pistols or just regular punches, were better than his Gatling from before. We even see that like he's able to, in Gear Second, completely dodge a hybrid Thunderbago, which he got hit by slightly by a regular base Thunderbago. So we know it's a general speed buff in a crazy manner. So the speed like difference with Zoro having advanced conquerors now compared to Snake Man at that time, it shouldn't really be a conversation. Obviously Snake Man now is different. The Snake Man back then is, you know what I mean,
when advanced conquerors became a speed buff.
My
become a speed buff. It's clear feeds for it.
I want to report really quickly. My problem is us as One Piece fans, we live in the moment. So when we see these new abilities and power up, it's the end all to be all like Future Sight. Everybody thought that Katakuri was the most untouchable nigga in the verse when we found out about Future Sight. So now we have advanced conquerors and we're putting everybody else that has it in the same vein, as though that nobody should be able to compete with them because they have these abilities. I thoroughly disagree. I think just because he has that wonderful damage output, don't mean he gonna land it.
Now you're spitting.
I mean, he fought against King without his flame. Was really fast, and he could react to him pretty easily, blitz him.
For the
King was able to fight Marco. King was able to fight Marco fast enough to fight like very fast characters like Kizaru, Big Mom, whatever. Like,
to let y'all know in the chat, to let y'all know in the chat where we're at and like how we like what the statement is we're debating. It was that current Zoro is stronger than Whole Cake Luffy. That is what we're discussing right now for people that don't know what we're discussing. I think we said enough. I think I'm
more than enough, bro.
I'm gonna
have to cut half that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to cut like the last. Well, not the last, because I want to get Virgo shit in there, but like the whole You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We're
When
gonna cut that out.
Cut that out.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that out. You know what I'm saying? But
died,
thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys in the stream that were here for it live. We'll be back next week for another live discussion. So make sure you subscribe to be a part of those. We record videos and have cool discussions. So I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna end the video here. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back next week, man. Love y'all niggas, man.